Good morning. I am going to try something different this morning. I'm just looking at her at the same time because I don't want her to notice me talking too much into the camera today. I'm mainly going to be videoing from like away so you can just watch. But I woke up this morning feeling a bit fragile. We have stuff everywhere at the moment because we're doing her bedroom, which is so exciting, but because it was like a change of use, I guess, like because it was an office, there's just stuff everywhere. There's all her stuff because we've got a new wardrobe, so until that's in, there's no point sorting and putting everything in, all that sort of thing going on. And I haven't had much time to myself. She's teething, she's needing me a lot. So and yesterday I had, you might have seen my post, but I had like 2 hours of not being able to get her to sleep, and in hindsight it's my fault. I started like nap routine too early, just got overexcited when I saw her being tired. And I need to pick up on that stuff, you know, because I very much go with the flow, but equally if you start really early, like the frustration when it's not working. She just so looked like she was going to fall asleep. Anyway, I have decided today that I've put my dressing gown on and I've done this thing where I've gone straight into like comfort zone and like needing to comfort myself with all the things that make me feel better. But I know that's great sometimes, but it's like distinguishing whether that's just like protection, oh you can't get it, or whether it's actual self-care. And I think actually this is just like a, not protection, like a avoidance of the discomfort. Like, oh, I don't feel great anyway, so I'm just gonna like mollycoddle myself, look after myself, like not do anything else. And that's all great when it's proper self-care, like it's doing you good. But I feel like I saw this really good quote that said, when you like are being in your new life, I can't remember exactly, but like when you feel the discomfort, like your old life will try and pull you back as hard as it can. And that's what I feel like. It's like, another thing I saw was about how if you are living in the, like what the state you'll live in is basically like your bar, like where you're happy, like your lowest point kind of thing, like where you're happy for the bar to be set basically. And like if you want that risen, you've got to rise it, like you've got to be the one. And one of the things that I have is that, yeah, I always put my dressing gown on because I always want this, like it's like a cuddle from the outside. And I've been brought up like it. My mum's always worn a dressing gown around the house. We've always been in a really cold, my parents' house is really cold and stuff like that. And it's actually something that I don't want for myself because it makes me stay in this zone, like, you know, affects my mindset. Oh, you can't do it. She's loving trying to do this, it's like the strap thing on her high chair, but then she gets annoyed when she can't do it. Ah, you got it. Anyway, so I'm going to get myself into normal clothes. Yes, I am. And what we're going to do, we're going to eat the frog. We're going to do my yoga, which shouldn't be the frog. Like, I like doing it, but for some reason there is such a resistance to get out there and do it. And I'm going to go outside and do it so she can play on the grass. It's a funny new sound she does. So she can play on the grass. And I'm just going to make it happen because this is one of the things that I wanted by Christmas. I didn't want to have not done, and yet every day I don't do it. And I was sitting there last night thinking, should I go and do yoga when she was asleep? And I was like, no, I want to go to bed. So I need to start my days like that. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Yeah. But first I'm gonna get some clothes on and I'm gonna drink lots of water. But I will meet you on the mat. Another thing that I was reflecting on is just how much, like, we as the mothers are like the soul of the home, and we hold the kind of energy of the home together. And actually when we feel our best, it just like projects out and the house feels like the home feels the best. I was just thinking about my other half and like what good energy he has when I'm looking after myself, and actually that's what he wants, like over anything else. Like he's always so happy when he hears I've looked after myself, like I've done my yoga or I've done something else for myself, you know, whatever the house looks like. And at the moment where it's absolutely upside down, I just, yeah, it's that realisation again of like, no, do you know what, actually the thing that makes you feel better is just looking after yourself. Like that stuff can wait. And that's the best thing. I really feel that's the best thing you can do for your family. When you feel like, oh, I'm not serving, you know, the others and I need to do everything else, it's like, no, serving the others starts with serving you and looking after yourself in the best way you can when you get the chance, and making that chance kind of thing. And I feel like signs from the universe just come. Some people think it's like little signals from God. But yeah, for me, I think of it as like the universe. Some people think it's just coincidences or whatever. But for example, I was struggling like finding the outfit she was going to wear because all of the clothes and everything are everywhere. And then it's like once I started getting myself ready to look after me and have the yoga, I just see this tiny bit in this same area that I'd already looked. I just see this tiny bit of one of my favourite of her vests that I needed, poking out, you know, that I didn't spot before. And there was something else, I can't remember what it was. But it just feels like these little signals, you know, of like, you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, like here's a little reward, you know. I love those feelings. So I've got back from the dog walk. She's asleep on me in the carrier and I haven't had a chance to do the yoga. This is what happens. So I'm just making a cup of tea. I need to leave in a minute for a group. I'm not going to take her out the carrier because I thought, oh, I'll put her on the bed and then I'll do my yoga. But there's no point, like I need to leave in 5-10 minutes. And so for her to potentially wake up, I can move her into the car seat in this and she'll probably stay asleep. And then she'll get another 15-20 minutes asleep. So it's way more worth me doing that. So what I've realised from analysing this morning is that the only way I'm going to make this happen, like I will make it happen today, I don't even know if I will though, because when I get back, I've got to meet Tom at B&Q because we've got to get some more bits for the room. Then I've got to let the dog out. Then I'm going to meet some other mum friends. And by the time I get back from that, it will be her having dinner, me sorting dinner, Tom will be back and he'll be on the room and I'll have her. Maybe there'll be a point then I can do it actually. But it's just like that thing where I'm like, I can't fit things in. Like, okay, so the plan that I'm going to have for tomorrow is I get up and I do the yoga outside as soon as we wake up. So before breakfast, she gets a little bit of playtime because to be honest, if I give her breakfast straight away, sometimes she's not very good at eating it anyway. So I feel like if I get straight on with that, half an hour, whatever out there, then come in and have breakfast, so she should be really ready for breakfast by then. And like she'll get the fresh first light, which is supposed to be really important for us. I used to do that a lot with her when she was younger, and then not through winter when it was really cold and horrible. And then I've just got into like a bad routine of stuff really. So I feel like that might be the answer. But I still feel better because I told myself I was doing it. I got myself dressed. I got myself ready for it. I've obviously been on a nice walk. Like I've drank quite a lot of water. So I do already feel better. So that's why I'm like, if I do this, I know I'm going to feel so much better. I need to be like, right, I'm proper changing my life, I think. Like, I don't think I'm good at doing things in little bits. I have to be like quite drastic. I think that's the thing with me. The kind of like, do one little habit, you know, build it up, be kind to yourself. It just doesn't work for me. I just see something else that needs doing. Like I was like, oh, well, if she goes to sleep and I get the dog walked, it's going to be easier to do the yoga than if I'd just gone out and done it for 20 minutes and then gone on the dog walk. Because I knew that my time was short today. So, but I mean, maybe I'm asking a lot of myself. Mum life is busy, as we know. But the thing is, I say that, but then I'm like, no, because I have the whole day to curate how I want to. And I'm talking about the need to prioritise myself first. And it's half an hour of yoga a day. It's not asking too much. I think what I do is I go, oh no, because I need to do that and I need to do that. And again, it's that I'm serving someone else. I'm serving someone else. I need to serve someone else. And I will never change things if I don't put myself first. Obviously, I put her first over everything. But you know what I mean, when it's not at the detriment to her, which is not, you know, it would be a brilliant thing for her to see me doing something good for my body and my mind every morning. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. Classic, another vlog of things not going the way I planned. It's fine.
So it might have taken a while, but I actually got on the mat and did some stretching. I was just in my normal clothes, so yeah, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It was listening to this podcast as well that really, really helped to like reset my mindset and remind myself of what's actually important. And yeah, it just felt great. She wasn't going to sleep, and so I thought, okay, I'll keep her up for a bit longer playing. And she was distracted playing with her toys, and I just decided to start moving and breathing and just did some movements that felt right to me, put no pressure on it, just moved into each next thing that I felt like I needed at that time. And oh my god, it felt amazing. Really, really, really good. So yeah, I'm feeling glad, and I feel like I was meant to listen to that podcast. It's really reset me ready for an exciting new day tomorrow. So I will see you soon.